One of the ways I describe what I do is I add different functionality or different elements to the database, and so I see what we already have in the catch data, and I try and add to that through how much of that catch is going for fish meal, or how much of that is going to direct human consumption, how much of that is being caught with different kinds of gears like long lines or bottom trawl gears. And so I look in national statistics, I look in the peer-reviewed literature, those kinds of sources, and looking at a wide disparity of sources to try and get a kind of complete picture of, or a more complete picture of global fisheries. My name is Cashion. I work as a research assistant. I recently published a paper with some other researchers here at the Sea Around Us, and the paper is called "Most Fish Destined for Fish Meal Are Food Grade Fish." And this paper takes the Sea Around Us database and adds that function of what's the end use of these fisheries landings. So whether they're going for direct human consumption, whether they're going towards fish meal or some kind of other use. And the takeaway messages are a few that we're using about 27% of commercial fisheries landings for fish meal or other uses, so non-human consumption uses. So the majority of fish meal goes towards aquaculture feeds, so feeding other fish, but also it's used in livestock diets to supplement existing diets. So it's used in pig production as well as chicken, so poultry. So 20 million tons of catch of fish are not going to human consumption, and that could have a massive impact, especially when you start looking at the need for high quality animal protein, as well as micronutrients that fish provides to many people. And the other major finding is there's a wider diversity of species that we're using now, whereas we used to have a much more targeted array of species that we use for fish meal. Now we're taking it from a broader source, and this is coming strongly from bycatch of trawl fisheries mainly, and strongly in Southeast Asia. So I have a interest and passion for international development issues, including food security, as well as environmental issues. And I see food production as an interesting place where both of these kind of meet up. Understanding of how we can use our resources, but also how we can effectively improve our food production systems to make them more environmentally sustainable, as well as to improve food security. I enjoy my work here on a day-to-day basis. I like working with the team. I like talking to Dirk and Daniel about the work that we're doing and how it can be used, and the importance of it. I hope that we can continue to do this work to continue to understand the implications of the total global catch of fisheries, so that we can better manage our fisheries resources to improve food security, but also to understand how these are affecting small-scale fishers. Yeah.